The application fee helps me apply for college because I like how you can't pay for it right now.
Students are applying for colleges for free all around Alabama to help get a head start for life outside of high school.
Baseball tryouts are just around the corner, and I have more on what you need to make the team.
And in entertainment, I've got the scoop on the theater competition coming this Saturday.
These stories plus more headlines are coming your way on today's THS TV.
The votes are in and a winner has been named. Good morning, I'm Sam Callahan.
And I'm Ashley Ryan, and this is THS TV. And now to today's top story.
A big announcement was revealed this morning as a faculty member has been named, Debbie DeCruz, has been named Teacher of the Year. DeCruz teaches AP Government and Economics as well as AP US History.
Teacher of the Year is selected through a nomination process where faculty members send in their picks for the honor. After the nominations are in, teachers fill out a ballot for their final choice. And while DeCruz was humble about the title, her students are not surprised.
I was really surprised, and it's a huge honor, and I thank all the other teachers for choosing me.
She knows what she's teaching very well, and she just knows how to get students to understand it and how to help them out whenever they need her help, or she'll allow other students to help the other students as well.
DeCruz is in her 5th year at Thompson. Now she will go up against other teachers from Alabaster City Schools for District Teacher of the Year with the opportunity to represent the school and district in Alabama Teacher of the Year.
Students in the Education and Training Academy are reaching out to elementary schools in the district. And last week, the students visited Meadowview Elementary to participate in Book Character Day. The students dressed up as a character from the book of their choosing and read that book to the children. Fall students will also participate in Meadowview's 1st and 2nd grade parade later this year.
Thompson is going Google, and along with Google Classroom and Gmail applications, Google Drive is a tool at the students' fingertips. THS TV reporter Constance McKnight shares some tips on how to make the most of Drive.
Thompson and many other schools around the country have introduced the new Google software this year, and along with the Classroom, Google has another addition called the Drive. Google Drive is an online storage and synchronization service that allows you to share and send documents with teachers and peers. Today, I have 3 tips to improve your Google Drive experience. The first tip is to download your work so you will be able to work and edit offline. You simply click on the right upper corner settings icon and check the offline box. The next tip is sharing. Google Drive allows the option to share documents and folders with classmates and teachers without fully submitting the work, allowing time for corrections to be made. Accidentally deleted or misplaced a paper? For more advanced searching, you can do a search to find documents that you have shared or have been shared with you by a keyword, title, or more. For more tips on Google and their new additions to their software, keep tuning in to THS TV. Reporting for THS TV, I'm Constance McKnight.
You can watch this story along with other coverage on Thompson's Going Google movement on our YouTube page at youtube.com/c/THSTV.
This week is Alabama College Application Week, and students have been applying for several local colleges free of charge.
The application fee helps me apply for college because I like how you can't pay for it right now. So that motivates me to apply everywhere else. Even if I'm not even thinking about going there, I'm still like, okay, I gotta keep my options open. Let's just apply here, there, and see how it goes from a year.
The Alabama College Application Campaign is a statewide initiative of high schools with a goal to increase the number of first-generation, low-income students who are pursuing next-level education. The purpose is to help high school seniors navigate the college admissions process and ensure each participating student submits at least one admissions application. For a full list of colleges offering free applications, visit Pam Vickers in Student Services.
It's time.
The application fee.
Into today's trending topic. Here's what's trending on Twitter. #College Radio Day celebrates the contribution of college radio by uniting all radio listeners for this one day. Those who don't normally tune into these kinds of stations are encouraged to try them out and hopefully like what they hear. The original idea for College Radio Day was contrived by a man named Dr. Rob Quick. Dr. Quick and other founders believe that college radio is one of the last platforms for creative radio programming due to the fact that they are free from restrictions regarding commercial play and have the power to play any artist they see fit. For more information on College Radio Day, visit .collegeradio.org. Now let's take a look at other hot topics in today's national headlines.
Donald Trump and Pence have declared that they will repeal Obamacare if elected. The election is next Tuesday. Many nationally known companies are giving their employees the day off for Election Day. Many believe that the Election Day should be a national holiday and workers should have the time to go and vote. Noah Galloway, the local celebrity of Alabaster, was featured on Bleacher Report's Instagram. He was featured because he's one of the fittest men in the world. This comes on a long list of accomplishments, including placing third in Dancing with the Stars. So I know that obviously we know Thompson didn't make it into the playoffs, but obviously there's 7A is going on and the playoffs are starting tonight.
Yeah, I'm really excited to watch Hoover play Bob Jones and see what Spain Park can do against James Clemens.
Yeah, I know it should definitely be a good round of playoffs, and the playoffs as a whole should probably be pretty good this year.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be great because I had fun watching Thompson this season. So I was upset that they didn't make it to playoffs, but I think it would be fun to watch the other teams. Mm-hmm. Madison's got more in today's sports.
But first, we've got your needs to know in today's announcements.
We'll be right back with more THS TV.
Still to come on THS TV.
The 2017 baseball season is underway and Trouts start next week. The players are practicing their swings and throws as they prepare to make the team.
The Alabaster City Teen Council is collecting canned goods during the month of November for a foundation called I Cared Enough. We've got the details in today's news.
You're watching THS TV, your source for sports.
It's nearly baseball season and tryouts begin next week. Tryouts will take place next Thursday and Friday. For those interested, you can sign up in Coach Hamrick's room 108 in between 2nd and 6th period. The baseball team is looking to rebound this upcoming year after falling short of the playoffs last year. Just 2 years ago, the Warriors made it to the state championship game, falling to Smith Station. Today kicks off the area playoffs. Tonight, the Hoover Bucks will take on Bob Jones. Hewitt Trustful will face off against Oak Mountain, and the Spain Park Jaguars will play James Clemens, and the Mountain Brook Spartans will take on Gadsden City. These teams will try to avoid elimination as the winner of the first 8 games will advance to the next round of the 7A playoffs. To find more information such as locations, times, visit maxpreps.com. Tune in on Monday for scores and updates on these games. In college football, the University of Alabama travels to face off against its division rival LSU. The Crimson Tide enters the game undefeated and ranked number 1 in the country, while LSU has 2 losses on the season. The past 2 games between Alabama and LSU have been decided in overtime and in the last minute of the game, and Alabama currently holds a 5-game winning streak. While Alabama travels to Baton Rouge, the Auburn Tigers will host Vanderbilt Commodores. The Tigers are on a 5-game winning streak and are looking to continue that trend with another victory over Vanderbilt team. Other big games will include 6th-ranked Ohio State hosting 10th-ranked Nebraska and 5th-ranked Washington traveling to Cal. From the high school gym to the college turf, we've got the details in today's national sports headlines. Ray Allen, a 10-time All-Star, retired from the NBA after an 18-year career. Allen played with the Celtics, Heat, Bucks, and Supersonics. On Wednesday, the Chicago Cubs won the World Series in Game 7. This is the third championship for the Cubs. Wide receiver for the Eagles, Josh Huff, was arrested in a gun charge in New Jersey. The Eagles released Huff 2 days after his arrest. That's all for today's sports. Tune in on Monday for a recap of the cross country's meet. Now back to Sam with more news.
The area is on the mend after the pipeline explosion earlier this week. According to officials from Colonial Pipeline Company, subcontractors accidentally struck a pipeline with a track hoe, causing an explosion around 2 p.m. on Monday. One man was killed along with several injured, including 4 who were taken to UAB's Trauma Burn Intensive Care Unit. The blast also sparked several wildfires in the area, which has burned over 31 acres of land. It took several Birmingham fire departments a little over 2 days to put the fire out. Colonial Pipeline has shut down the 2 main gas lines in the area, which has already directly increased gas prices by 2 to 3 cents in Alabama, Georgia, and South Carolina. Officials are not certain how long the gas lines will be out of commission.
Teen Council is holding a canned food drive for Thanksgiving. They have already started collecting food at the Teen Council-sponsored Halloween movie On the Turf. Attendees could enter by donating cans. The food Teen Council receives will be used to provide a Thanksgiving meal for the I Cared Enough Foundation.
The food drive's for an organization called I Cared Enough. It's an organization that puts together a Thanksgiving dinner for homeless and the people who cannot provide for themselves. Basically what it is, the people who are homeless around Birmingham, they come out, they get a free meal, not a normal meal, like a traditional Thanksgiving meal. And Teen Council is doing a canned food drive to raise the means needed to have that type of event, and any donations would be well appreciated.
The meals will be served on November 22nd. Cans can be donated to a Teen Council member by November 18th.
Vine is shutting down.
Yeah, I heard about that. That was crazy because I know a couple summers ago, like that's when Vine came out, and I was always watching Vines, thought they were so funny, and I even made some, which is probably really embarrassing now, but.
Yeah, it was always a big thing, obviously, around 2012, 13 when it came out, and it got really, really big, and so it's been around, but obviously it was obviously, a cool little thing to watch whenever you just were sitting around at home.
Yeah. I've got more in today's entertainment.
But first, Desmond has your local forecast and today's Warrior weather.
We'll be right back. Still to come on THS TV.
The popular social network site is shutting down due to their decreasing profit margin. Fans of the 6-second video are upset about this decision.
Mr. Huggins is conducting a canned food drive this month along with a toy drive. The canned food drive is in support of Manna Ministries, and the toy drive is in support of First Light Homeless Shelter.
You're watching THS TV, your source for entertainment.
Good morning, my name is Desmond Burge, and I'll give you a look into this weekend's weather. Today starts off the week with warm and dry. Sunny skies and a high of 78 degrees with a low of 47 degrees. Saturday will be fairly the same with sunny skies, a high of 75 degrees and a low of 46 degrees. Sunday temperatures will begin to drop as clouds will be in the sky, and there will be a high of 77 degrees and a low of 46. Monday will be beginning your week with the cloudy skies and a high of 78 degrees and a low of 48 degrees. And Tuesday will drop just a little as the high will be 76 and the low will be 49. That's all for today's weather. Now back to Will with more entertainment.
Thespian students are getting ready for the 76th Annual Theater Festival, but this is no act. The festival is being hosted by the Alabama Conference of Theater this Saturday at Pelham High School. The Thespians will be competing in the Walter Thumbauer District 6 in the variety of categories such as comedic and dramatic monologues, duets, and ensemble performances. Tune in on Monday for the results of the competition. The band is preparing for their annual performance for the Veterans Day program. The band will be performing in front of the school body and have been preparing for the performance all month. Band members are excited to perform in honor of the veterans that will be in attendance. Video creators all over the internet have recently heard of the news that the video platform that gained them stardom is shutting down. Reporter Brady Talbert has the story on how students are reacting to see the app Vine disappear.
It's the app featuring 6-second videos that has captivated millions since its launch in 2013.
Disney pranks with friends. The cold never bothered me anyway.
The video sharing app Vine will soon have its last loop, with the announcement that the app owned by Twitter will be shutting down sometime in the upcoming months. Although the app will be deleted, all of its content will be moved online, meaning that no new Vines will be created. And now some famous Viners are taking to YouTube to address the loss of the app that put them in the public eye.
I'm very angry, upset and annoyed why a lot of people at Vine would not listen to the creators. This is a lesson for future apps, platforms. Listen to your creators.
All of my friends I met on this app, and it's gone. And it's so sad to think that so many people might not have that again from this platform.
I have sad feelings, but I am also pretty excited about what comes next, and I hope you guys are too.
But what about the viewers losing the video sharing app that connected them to some of their favorite Viners? Will people even notice the change? And how will they react to the fact that Vines will no longer be on the app, but rather online?
Well, it's one of my favorite social media apps because I don't really have like an Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, and Vine was really the first social media app that I ever downloaded, so it's really sad to see it go, and I'm going to miss all the famous Viners.
Well, nobody really uses it anymore, and there's some Vine stars in there that aren't just really popular anymore, so I guess nobody really cares.
How do you feel about the Vine shutdown? Will it affect you? Let us know at THS News TV on Twitter by joining in on our poll. Reporting for THS TV, I'm Brady Talbert.
Music, movies, and more. We've got the latest gossip and celebrity news in today's Hollywood headlines.
On Monday, Jay Leno appeared on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. After Jimmy pulled something, telling a joke, the two made jabs about Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. Leno kicked off the monologue with some timely jokes about the Halloween and political spin, of course. With a presidential election only a week away, it seemed only fitting that Jimmy Kimmel would draw some inspiration from the land of the free and the home of the brave. His sidekick Guillermo was dressed as a Liberty Bell, and the band was dressed as other political things. Beyonce and Jay-Z transformed into a box set of Barbie and Ken and nailed it. The Holy Grail rapper rocked a dapper tuxedo with a silver bow tie, while Beyonce wore a black and white striped swimsuit and cat-eye sunglasses.
That's all for today's entertainment. Tune in on Monday for a recap of the theater department's performance at Trumbauer. Now let's toss it to Lizzie with today's seasonal spotlight.
Welcome to our new segment, Seasonal Spotlight, where I will highlight groups and organizations in the school that are giving back to the community this season. English teacher Jake Huggins is holding a canned food drive that other groups like SGA are helping with. The canned foods or non-perishable foods brought will go towards Manna Ministries.
So we're trying to provide as many canned foods as we can, not just for Thanksgiving, but for really anything, but especially because Thanksgiving's coming up. We're trying to get as many canned foods as we can and non-perishable items to really help these people that come to Manna Ministries for that kind of stuff.
Although Mr. Huggins is sponsoring this drive, senior Trevor Hotelling is the student who came up with the idea. Huggins is also sponsoring the toy drive for this Christmas season. The toys will go to the First Light Shelter. Bring your toys to Mr. Huggins, room 111. That's all for today's Seasonal Spotlight. Tune in every Friday for more Seasonal Spotlight. Now back to Ashley with more news.
Has already been called tasty, but what happens when you put it on wheels? The City Council will hold a public meeting on November 27th to give the public an opportunity to vote on allowing food trucks to operate in the city. This hearing will be held at 7 p.m. at Alabaster City Hall. Council members are considering a provision to the current business license ordinance in order to allow food trucks to operate. The passing of the ordinance means that food trucks pertaining to meal stops, traveling food vendors, event food vendors, or park food vendors would be allowed to sell their product within the guidelines of the obtained business license.
I feel like it would be pretty beneficial to the city. Birmingham has had it been done for a while now, and it's not a huge income boost, but it is a little bit. You know, we do get the tax from the food trucks to the city. So the Frio truck actually does go out into Birmingham sometimes, and we have a pretty good relationship with a lot of the people that do the food trucks, like Sweetland Barbecue. They like us a lot, and we like them. You know, you're like, oh, hey, you want some good barbecue, go over there, and they're like, hey, you want a good treat, go to Frio's. So it's a pretty mutual relationship.
Food trucks wishing to acquire a business license must fill out an application and pay a $50 fee. Keep tuning in to THS TV for a recap of the result of the City Council votes and what food trucks may possibly come to Alabaster.
They're saying goodbye by taking it back all the way to their toddler days. Seniors are bringing in their baby pictures for their senior video and their last high school yearbook. If you are a senior, baby pictures are due on Tuesday, November the 15th, and you can bring them to Ms. Dennis's room in room 315 or email it to ths.tv@acsboe.org with your name, baby pic 2017, and remember, submit only one picture. Keep tuning in to THS TV for more senior video deadlines. Now let's go to Desmond with today's Friday night forecast.
If you plan on attending the Hoover game tonight, I would suggest bringing a light jacket as the high will be about 63 degrees. Throughout halftime, it will cool down to about 58 degrees and close the night with a low of 46 degrees. But if you plan on traveling to Hood Trussville tonight, the high will be about 68 degrees at 7, and going into halftime, expected to be a little humid with it dropping down to about 64 degrees. With that, ending the game, it should be about 59 degrees. Now let's go back to Sam.
Okay, so Constance told us about Google Drive today. So I know we've been using Google Classroom and Google Drive. How do y'all like it?
I really like Google Classroom. I feel like I get my stuff done way faster, and I can see everything that I need to turn in, and I can turn it in on the app, so it works for me.
We have teachers who, instead of having to go to their blog, the website, then their blog, they can just, put if they're putting answers to a study guide or, reminding us of homework, they can, it just, if you have the app, it comes right to your phone. So it also, allows you to do homework at home, on certain things too. So it's been pretty useful, I would say.
That's all for today's news.
Tune in on Friday for a look at how the band is preparing for the Veterans Day program.
And follow us on Twitter for updates on events happening at THS this week.
Have a great day.